In my last video, you witnessed a total debacle with a rear-wheel drive Tesla with full self-driving beta. The situation was further complicated by the use of summer tires, which were completely inadequate for the snowy conditions that we're having today. In this video, however, marks a significant upgrade. I'll be driving a Tesla Model 3 with the best configuration you can get. It is all-wheel drive, and it has the best winter tires you can get. It has Michelin winter tires that will definitely ensure a much improved and safer driving conditions in the icy and snowy weather we're having. So our starting point would be exactly the same as we did on my previous video. I have everything written down here, so we'll take the exact same route that I did with the other Tesla, so you can compare it with my previous video. Let's see if it makes any difference driving an all-wheel drive Tesla with the best winter tires. Right, starting from the exact same area, I have FSD turned on. So if you remember, we were in this turning and I'll fully accelerate on this turning. That wasn't even full, that was just maybe 30% of it, and you can see how much traction there was compared to the rear-wheel drive Tesla. Traction here as well, of course. So the goal is to be on FSD beta as much as possible. I'll intervene when I need to, but other than that, it's going to be all FSD beta doing all the driving. On my previous video, when we were about to take a right turn here, I had to take over. I just didn't trust the Tesla enough. But right now, even though there's a car parked over there, I wonder what the Tesla is going to do. Looks like it recognizes that it's a stopped car. Stops for the stop sign. Looks for traffic. And goes. Even though there's a bit of a close call, it's going to take a right turn out of this highway, and it's going to take a left. Yeah, it's going to take a right turn out of this and then take a left turn almost immediately and onto a stop sign. So let's see how it performs. Previously I had to take over. I just didn't trust it enough to stop for that stop sign because again, I was running summer tires, right? So let's see how it does. There's even a car in front of us, so there's higher stakes here. I'll just smash into the car. Looks like there's a little bit of ice, but again, phenomenal traction. Stops for the stop sign. It'll say waiting for our turn, and when it's time to go, it'll go. Takes the turn flawlessly. Doesn't lose any traction whatsoever. Oh wow, look at that. And then brake. Yeah, I wanted to take over because yeah, okay, this is gonna be a fun little drive. Alright, I'm gonna take this left turn. You can see a little bit of fishtailing. Oh, for some reason it does choose to stay on the center of the road, which is the path most vehicles don't take. So you're basically driving on top of ice. Taking a left turn here, bit of ice and snow. Doesn't lose any traction whatsoever. We're getting more into the inside streets here, so it'll be fun to see what it does, especially on that turning where I ended up on someone's lawn. Can't wait to make that turning with this car. Stopping on time. Well, it is a little bit later in the day, so look at that, checked if there was any cross traffic coming. It's later in the day, so a lot of the snow has melted away, but there's a little bit of ice still on the road. I'd say slush. To the next extra address. There you go, stopped. Usually on the previous car ABS took over, but here, yeah, it's pretty straightforward turn, no issues there. Coming up really fast to this stop sign. Yeah, this is not great. Bad job, FSD Beta. I think I need to come back again because it's doing so well. I think we need more snow and ice on the road. It's stopping for this yield sign when there's no one there, which is a little bit weird. So again, that's nothing to do with the road. That's just FSD being stupid. Braked super hard over there, had ABS take over as well for some reason. Finding this turn challenging, I guess. Still did it anyway. Taking a right turn here. Lots of ice and slush. Oh, there you go. Did it flawlessly. Alright, going to the other road. We're coming up to a turning here, going very fast for the turning. It's a little bit scared. Whoa! Taking this turn with did a little bit of fishtailing there, taking these turnings really aggressively. But look at that. I want to intervene, but I also want to have fun with it. But if you guys remember on the previous video, we had to take those turnings at 10 kilometers an hour. So this was crazy. So we're on top of a lot of ice right now. Oh, look at that. It slowed down gradually. No traffic here. We got a stop sign here. I'm keeping the speed limit to 40. This is the Tesla slowing down and speeding up. It did a hard brake there for some reason. Again, I don't know why. Maybe it saw the pedestrian there. Slowed down. And then when it's time to go, it goes. Again, losing absolutely no traction. Great, we got a right turn coming up here. Bit of ice and slush. Takes it really fast. Faster than what I'd be comfortable with, but keeps control. Set it to 25. I'm feeling a little bit adventurous. There's no car. Well, there you go. Now we know that FSD Beta can drift. Okay. Let's try another one of those turnings here. Last time I ended up on someone's driveway or their lawn. Slowing down. There's a car there, so higher stakes. I would have taken control, but looks like it's doing pretty well to slow down. Lots of ice here. Skids a little bit. Oh wow! It was as if the Tesla was just like, it had so much control that it could have slowed down and gained the traction, but it still accelerated. It counter steered when it was losing control. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna do that again and see what it does. I'm gonna do a higher speed limit on that little turning there and see if I end up on someone else's lawn or driveway like I did the last time. So autopilot engage. Looks like I can't really go above 40. Slows down here, or else we would have crashed onto that car. But doesn't slow down for that turning there. Speeding up. Oh, looks like it did it a little bit better this time. Right turns, it was always losing control on right turns every time. There's a lot of slush here as well and snow. Loses a little bit of traction but doesn't want me to take over. If you remember the previous video, the car was screaming at me every time it made a turn. Unless the turn was made in like 10 or 15 kilometers an hour, it was almost impossible to do a turning with that Tesla. For some reason it said creeping forward for visibility, which was weird because there's no other road, but I guess there was a road at some point here. It was a two-way stop sign. But there you have it. I think that covers this. I thought it would be more of a adventurous video, a more exciting video for you guys, but that's just it. Tesla with winter tires and all-wheel drive is just basically king of the road. There's not much adventure there. It's very straightforward. Got a right turn coming up here. It will slow down. Looks like there's a lot of cross traffic here. Pedestrian crossing as well. It's creeping forward for visibility. Should be okay to go now, and it does. This is the main road here, so it has more traction. Everything seems to have melted away. But I guess there you go. I guess that's what most people want, right? A boring drive, especially in conditions like this. People don't want adventurous rides like we had on the previous video. There you go, not much fun. Pretty boring video compared to my previous video. We got a left turn coming up here. There's a bus, but it stopped. Car recognizes that. Takes this turning flawlessly, wants me to pay attention, which I am. Goes pretty fast in this little street here. Slows down when it needs to. I guess it's slowing down because I reached my destination. But there you go. I'm trying to give it challenging circumstances, but nope. It's just, you know, I thought that person was gonna almost cross the road, but that's why you have winter tires. I took over and I could have stopped if I wanted to. Let's try this turning here. There you go. Keeps you on the edge a little bit, but did pretty well. Well, that's about it. It's a pretty boring video compared to my last video where I had rear-wheel drive Tesla with summer tires, compared to this where I had the obviously all-wheel drive with really good snow tires. And a boring drive is exactly what you want in conditions like this. So if you want a really good car that handles really well in snow, this is the way to go. An all-wheel drive Model 3 or a Model Y with winter tires. As always, subscribe and like. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to see more content like this, hit the bell notification button and you'll be notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys like this video. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Goodbye.